Witness the bighorn's extraordinary fight for survival in Yellowstone. A beautiful, stunning, unique ecosystem. It's April in Yellowstone, and a herd of bighorn sheep is migrating to higher elevations for the summer. The migration will be multiple exhausting, dangerous, and difficult weeks. Once they arrive, the female bighorn begin giving birth. One female lays down distanced from the rest of the herd. She has just given birth to a tiny lamb. However, you may notice this lamb stands out from the rest of the crowd. He has a rare genetic mutation called piebaldism that causes white patches across his body due to a lack of melanin-producing cells in certain areas. He attempts to stand on wobbly legs for the first time. He stumbles and falls his first time. But with just a little bit more practice, he's got the hang of it. And within half an hour, he's walking just like Mom. We will call the piebald lamb Neo. They join the rest of the herd and graze. Neo stays close to his mother for the first few hours of his life. Then he joins the other lambs playing in the slowly melting snow. Another lamb joins the chasing and headbutting match. Later in the day, the herd goes on a search for water. Female bighorns are called ewes, and male bighorn are called rams. The herd must visit water 1 to 2 times a day, especially ewes that are lactating. The herd avoids the first stream of water and goes for another one that is in a more open area. Drinking in a more open area will make spotting and avoiding predators much easier, especially since they're vulnerable when not in the cliffs. The herd arrives at a small pond and enjoys a refreshing drink. The matriarch of the herd keeps watch while the rest of the ewes and lambs drink. A few ewes and lambs that were separated from the herd during the migration reunite with the rest of the herd on their summer home range. The herd nearly doubles in size. Little do they know, they've been followed. The matriarch spots the cougar and calls for the herd to flee. The herd immediately begins to ascend the mountain. A lamb has a near-death close call with the pursuing male cougar. But the cougar just isn't able to traverse the mountains well enough like the bighorn, and they all escape. It is a failed hunt for the puma. Days after escaping the predator, the bighorn traversed the snowy slopes of Yellowstone looking for a comfortable place to rest and graze. In the summer months, bighorn herds consist of related aunts, mothers, grandmothers, and lambs. They are family herds led by the oldest and wisest ewe, often called the dominant ewe, and herds have strong social ties with one another. After a bit more walking, the herd has finally found a place to stop and graze. Neo skips around Mom, who is too busy grazing to play. Bighorn were built for living up in the mountains. Specialized hooves just for climbing help them navigate the steep cliffs and mountains of Yellowstone. To let out all of his energy, Neo resorts to joining the rest of the lambs in their game of tag. Neo butts heads with another lamb. It is fun and good practice for when he is an adult, and it's time for him to compete in the annual rut. Unlike some other animals, Neo's herd treats him just like any other lamb, because they treat him based off his behavior and personality, not his appearance. Something that even we, as humans, could learn from. And with each passing day, the rut gets closer and closer.